wanted to share a little bit of information. So a few years ago, I had one of my talks that I gave was about being in the top 3%. And depending on how you define it, you know, how I defined it at the time was in terms of wealth. And if you look at what that means, the top 3% earn over $280,000 a year. They have over $2 million of net worth. So that's one definition. Let's just use that for example. I think if you're there, congratulations. If you're not there, would you like to get there? I'm sure you'd like to get there. So it turns out that there's primarily 3 ways that people get in the top 3%. There's lots of different ways, but primarily there's three ways. One is real estate. Building wealth through real estate is one of the ways to get into the top 3%. Another way is financial investing. And that's another way to get in the top 3%. And the third, and probably the most interesting to people watching this daily show, is to own your own business and have your own business and grow your own business. So those are the top three ways of getting into the top 3% in terms of wealth. So here's the thing. If you look historically, some of the greatest creation of wealth happens during times like this, when it's a down market. You know, right now the Dow went from 28,000 to below 20,000 for some time. So, and there's uncertainty, and this is where a lot of wealth is created. So here's a question. So do you think in real estate that those who are investing in real estate during this uncertain time, do you think there's wealth to be made? There certainly is. For people who have money to invest, do you think there's wealth to be made right now in this uncertain time by investing in various markets? Yes, there's a ton of money to be made for those people. And so finally, as an entrepreneur, a business owner, do you think there's also tremendous opportunity for building wealth in this uncertain time? There most certainly is. So real estate investors, they invest in real estate. Financial investors invest in various instruments, stocks, bonds, commodities. Business owners, what do? They invest in their business. They invest in themselves. They invest in becoming better. They invest in their processes. They invest in their products. They invest in their people. So now is the time. Now is the time to be investing in your business if you want to be in that 3%. So one of our executive training directors, Sony Jackson, was saying, hey, I'd like to hear some more funny stories on some of these talks. So Sony, this is for you. I want to tell you the story of 2 entrepreneurs. And the 2 entrepreneurs are my dog Goose's, we call them babies. They're Bully Baby and there's Ducky Baby. Okay, so they're both business owners. And Bully Baby, well, and Bully's losing some of his stuffing here. Well, Bully Baby, though, he is a personal trainer. So he works at a gym and does personal training for people. And Ducky Baby is a yoga teacher and works at a yoga studio. So they're both kind of doing their thing, right? And then coronavirus happened. Oh, goodness, what are we going to do? I don't know. I was told I can't do my classes at the yoga studio anymore. Yeah, they sent me home too. So what are we to do? So you could respond different ways, right? So what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Bully Baby? Well, you know, they told me to go home. I think I'll go home and play Spider Solitaire and spend time, wait for this to get over. I think it'll get over pretty soon. So you could be like Bully Baby and just kind of try to wait it out. Or you could be like Ducky Baby. So Ducky, what are you going to do? Well, people still need yoga. They still need exercise. They still need to get rid of stress, maybe more now than ever. They need me. So maybe I need to figure out how to help them, even though they can't come to my studio. And that is called a pivot. Bully Baby is sitting at home, eating, probably not getting in better shape and not serving people who need what he has, and playing spider solitaire and binge watching TV on Netflix. Where Ducky Baby is pivoting, trying to figure out how does Ducky Baby make this work? So who are you going to be? Are you going to be Bully Baby, or are you going to be Ducky Baby? Who do you think is going to be in the 3% a year or two for now? Is it going to be Bully Baby or Ducky Baby? I think we know the answer to that question. I think it's going to be Ducky Baby. And it's going to be Ducky Baby because Ducky Baby is able to pivot. And that's to take a look at what's going on and say, hey, maybe I need to change what I'm doing a bit. So one of our members, Sophia Olivas, she has been helping some of our other members with some of their pivoting. And she came to me and she said, Don, you know, maybe I'm spending a lot of time with our members on helping them to pivot, knowing that with her expertise. And so she said, do you think it would be good for us to do a course? And I said, of course it would be good to do a course. So we're doing it. So we're launching our first lesson today. It's called What is Your Pivot? And we sent it out to a bunch of people. We got about 30 people who registered. The first lesson's today. It's going to run over about 2 weeks. And we're going to help you to figure out what your pivot is and actually implement it. So you'll have an action plan and actually make progress on your pivot. So if you want more about this, if you haven't heard about this, but you want to be like Ducky Baby and not like Bully Baby, if you want to pivot and you want to take this course, well, just message me or put something in the comments here on this Facebook Live, and I'll get you the information, because and it's totally free. It's free. We were going to do it just for our members, but then we decided to open it up for the world. It's our calling to give as much as we possibly can with what we can do during this time. So I hope you'll join us, and I hope you enjoyed my little Ducky Baby, Bully Baby story. So now to wrap up, I want to really thank Jody and John for their talks today. Really inspiring, great information. And tomorrow, that's Friday, I'll be back as the guest. Jim is going to be doing our radio show, Your Future Is Now, on TogiNet. But we'll have Joshua Zeppes, where we'll talk about restarting your life. Rhonda Renee will be talking about overcoming challenge and change. And Justin Kier will be talking about why it's important to not do this alone and who you should surround yourself with. All right. Thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in to these messages of inspiration, hope, and support. And we'll see you tomorrow. Please share this with people that you think would benefit from it. You can just share it on the Facebook Live. You can go to speakerspathway.com and share it. Thank you very much.